Make una pray, may better person win this election. In fact, see, pray not to be sick. We are men and Nigeria. See what they do for typhoid. It is about in a typhoid test what they do. Everybody for Nigeria, one small thing they go send a malaria and typhoid they do. But not be what they do you. Every small fever, malaria and typhoid. Una own too, una self know they try. Some more headache, you go carry paracetamol. Wow. Before they go prescribe drug for you for this country, they go don't know how the thing reach. Do you know what is to prescribe to give you drug? Normal see protab before because they know the effect of drugs in the liver. When they take my drug, do you know every week? The nurse go they call me for phone. They ask me, "Are you okay? Are you all right?" They go come, they collect my blood sample. They check whether my liver they okay. So they carry the drugs. Just because they don't want to cause problem in my liver because I am taking the drugs. Who want to do it for Niger? They go they give you drugs. More time you don't get kidney problem, liver problem, heart problem, everything. From where they one day cure you. Some people say now for hospital they kill them. I'm just angry. Una own any small thing, you don't have paracetamol. Imagine the content of paracetamol. Paracetamol contains one of the most dangerous components, acetaminophen, very dangerous to the liver. You just the child. Small time now you don't get liver problem. You go send a village people. Pray make you know they sick for Nigeria. Our medical system, yasa. Doctor and nurse go there worry. Anything we are supposed to make the system strong, we are go there worry. Doctor, medical scientist, nurse. This the rubbish. Get out.
Okay, I thought I should bring that there.
Mr. Davis, Mr. Davis, allow me to put a caveat to this video immediately. Okay. Absolutely correct what the guy is saying, but I want to still remind us that it is not Nigerians, because if you come to the US, if you go to the UK, we have a lot of doctors, we have a lot of nurses doing exceptionally very, very well. It is the system which boils down to the leadership that has refused to provide the infrastructure for these sectors to function at this maximum capacity.
Yeah, but the guy was not blaming the people; he's blaming the leaders.
The system.
Oh, no.
He talked about it was the system.
Yeah, I just put.
That is why the guy said you need a leader for this election.
He said
he said it last.
Yes, and he's saying that you should pray never to fall sick in Nigeria.
But can I quickly say something about the so-called system and the people? The thing is, the people make up the system, if we're really going to be sincere. We see a lot of Nigerian doctors or Nigerian professionals doing well abroad in the United States, in the UK. But you also see that there's a sort of transition in their mindset when they come abroad. You know, the doctors and nurses, they feel like they are gods when you visit them in their hospitals. You know how many people...
I don't concur with that, your message. Because the system, you don't have a system, but you have the people.
No,
if you have a system, the system will produce the people. Because there are people that guide the system. We don't have a system.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Victor. Let's hear from him.
Yeah. Let's look at the issue of Naira scarcity today. Of course, we know that there is a systemic issue. The whole monetary policy affects us macroeconomically. But we see a lot of people who are actually profiting through arbitrage. You know, it's not enough that you are getting your own Naira. You're doing trade out of it. And some of these people are not even affiliated to political groups. So there are some individual mindsets that we also need to change.
All right, Patriotic Nigeria, I will come back to you. You know, we are going to follow. I just wanted you guys to highlight your thought about it quickly, but when it gets to your turn, you can elaborate on it properly.
Thank you very much.
Yes, let me quickly move on now to Prince Collins. Prince Collins.
Yeah, Mr. Collins. Yeah, I think I left a message on Mr. Prince Collins, and I believe he gave me the permission.
All right, easy, because I didn't see that.
Permission? Hold on.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Prince Collins.
He didn't reply you. He didn't reply you, so he didn't respond to your message.
Oh, so maybe he didn't see my message.
Okay, I didn't see the message. What was it? What was that?
Yeah.
No,
I was
you wanted to take your turn.
Let me just take your place, because I've been coming on and on because I have a very terrible network. I have to just position myself somewhere. I just wanted to make a quick submission, then I can.
Collins, is that okay?
All right, go ahead. If you I don't mind.
Okay, thank you very much, Naija Watch. You guys are doing very well. All protocols duly observed. My submission I want to actually bring forth, it has to do with Buhari, APC, and Wike. So let us go back and see what is happening. APC was formed in 2015, and I believe 3 political parties came together. I believe there was a fraction from PDP that Atiku brought. There was a fraction from ABGA that Rocha Sokrocha brought. And there was a fraction from Tinubu, I think that is AD. Then with the Buhari's 12 million votes, they were able to align, and they defeated the incumbents. Since then, what has happened? The ABGA's fraction has fallen out, which is Okrocha. The PDP's fraction has fallen out. And Tinubu is in that fraction, and now he has a loggerhead with Buhari. And he went to the extent of saying that he made Buhari president. Remember, 3 consecutive elections Buhari had run, and he had consistent 12 million votes. They won that election by 15 million votes. Therefore, Tinubu only brought 3 million to add 12 million. So Buhari is bent on a free and fair election. And Buhari is going to leave that amalgamation, and APC, after February of this year, APC will completely be dead. Now, let's go back to PDP and Wike. Some people criticize Wike, that Wike is not a man. He has not come out to state categorically who is supporting. Okay, let us look who is Wike. Wike is a seasoned politician. I think he's a politician that started from the grassroots as little as a local government chairman or something, and he rose up to when he became a governor. So Wike is a grassroots politician. After 2015, PDP disintegrated. When Atiku left, it was only Wike that have stayed back to form PDP. Wike is the pillar of PDP. And Wike knows that after this 2023 election, PDP is going to scatter. Wike wants to remain in PDP. Wike wants to build back PDP. And everyone will agree with me that in a good political system, there's always good for check and balancing, for there to be a opposition to check the leading party. And I'm looking to see that PDP will form that opposition. If Wike comes out categorically and say, this is who I'm supporting, it will warrant to anti-party activity. And that can be grounds for PDP to expel Wike from the party. And in doing that, Wike will lose that base and lose everything he has protected so far. So he's not coming out categorically to say, this is who I'm supporting. But we know it's not going to go.
God bless you. God bless you.
We know that it's not going to go to APC. Because if you see what he's doing to APC in Rivers State, you know that it's not going there. Wike knows that Atiku cannot win this election, because if Atiku will win this election, the language would have been different. Wike is for the Labour Party. But Wike will not come out and say it because of what I have explained shortly, just now. So let us forget this thing that we say that Wike is not. Wike is a system. Wike is playing grassroots politics. So I want us to bear that in mind. Look at his body language. He is going to go with the people, and we know that the people of Rivers State are going with Obi. Wike is not going to go in the opposite direction. Wike is not going to come out to say, this is the party I'm supporting, because that is what Atiku's camp is waiting for. Remember, he has argued the PDP chairman, people that have the power to expel him. But he has not done that, not going to do that now. They don't have any grounds. So I wanted that to be clear. You see what is happening to APC? Bola Tinubu will fail, and fail woefully. Because Buhari, a Fulani man, has taken it upon himself that this man opened his mouth and said, I cried on national TV. Buhari is going to provide that free and fair election. And after 2023, mark it somewhere, APC is dissolved for life. That's my submission. Because I was going back through the broadcast of yesterday and intelligent contributions, but I was waiting for someone to speak this mind, but I didn't hear it. I felt that I should put it out there. Everybody is speaking very, very correctly, with their own understanding, and I respect it, and I'm learning, and I continue to stay on the background to learn. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Before I move on to Prince Collins again, many of you remember we broadcast this woman, the 65-years-old woman that was gang raped, while the son cried out on Twitter. I brought it here sometime last week. Was it last weekend? I don't know. Did any of you remember?
Yes, the boy that went for youth service.
Exactly, yes. So the situation right now is that unfortunately the woman is gone. She died.
Wow.
The 65-years-old woman died. This is the second time this is happening. I remember the one that happened in Edo State. 82-years-old woman was gang raped. Please mute yourself, please. Mute yourself. Thank you. Remember the 82-years-old woman that was gang raped in Edo State, and she was beheaded. So, but this particular one now, fortunately, we're just getting the information now that she later died. So, this is the situation and the result of a bad government. When we talk about it, you see one or two people will be saying they like whoever they are liking and oppose us. So let me put that on the screen. You can see that there. That's the woman, 65-years-old woman, dies days after she was gang raped by robbers in Kaduna. So this one break my heart, Sha. So these are all the information right there. There's no need for me to read it. Everything's just there. This breaks my heart. Meanwhile, let's move on. Praise Collins, please talk to us. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me.
Thank you, my brother.
Let me stay on the existing protocol. Nadia Wash, thank you. It's really sad to hear this kind of thing. It's hard. It's very heartbreaking to see this kind of issues. I think there is a serious issue going on in that country because for people to now embark on, gang raping old person, not even an adult, somebody that's above 60, for God's sake, it look as if there is no a spirit of humanity in that land anymore. And I begin to wonder what they are getting with. I think it's a mix of power restoring, spiritual power restoring, because I can't imagine somebody, a young person, opening his two eyes and wanting to sleep with an old person, somebody that is even senior, that is even older than his own biological parents. So I think there is something more to that, which might be unveiled in no distance time. It's very, very appalling. It's very, very.
My brother Prince Collins, the painful part of all this is that the government will never talk about it.
They don't say anything. They don't say anything. They don't care. They don't care about the people. They don't care. That is what I've been saying all the time. They don't care about me and you.
FFK crying today over Naira.
Over Naira.
Sabotage. But it did not.
That's what I wanted to just say.
He can never talk about
Nigerian
things
people.
like this.
Never. They can never talk about that. People are dying every day. They don't even speak about it. They don't talk about it. They don't care. They don't care about us. They are care about what they want to benefit. That is their problem. That is just their problem. The video, it still boils down to the video of the medical situation that boy was just reporting just now in the UK. Everything boils down to lack of structure, lack of viable and a reliable system. They don't care. They don't care about you. What happened to you right now? Politics is their main objective right now. How to go there and continue continue their evil activities and siphoning the nation's money to the detriment of the taxpayer, to the detriment of the common man, to the detriment of the poor and the needy. They don't care about you, what happened to you. And you'll be surprised that these things that are happening, most of these politicians, some of them are active participants or partner to these people that are doing all these things. Because a lot of them, they are confused right now. They are absolutely confused. It's very sad. It's very sad to hear this kind of thing. It's very sad. It's very sad. It has made me to even lost a kind of urge for the things I was going to discuss, because this has actually overwhelmed my spirit. It's very sad. May our soul rest in perfect peace, and may God, give judgment to those that are doing all this kind of thing. I pray that God should give the judgment at all time, no matter what.
Amen.
May posterity, judge them. They can never run from it. And whatever they have done right now, may it happen to their ancestral trace. To happen to their descendants. They will feel it, because it is when he that kill by sword must surely die by sword. May God pay them back 10 times the portion of what they are doing to innocent people right now, and so shall it be to them. They can never go scot free. Nemesis will never allow them to go scot free for what they are doing. It is well, my brother. It's very sad. So I greet you all, my panelists. I greet you everybody for keeping the flag flying. Keep you for the time you take to be with us here, to be sure that we are carrying on. With the level of things right now in the nation, let me talk about the APC issue. With the level of things right now in the nation, we found out that APC right now have nothing to campaign with. They don't have anything to campaign with. What is Tinubu now going to campaign with as an APC member, as somebody that is coming to replace an incumbent president that have been placed there by him and his APC cohort? Nothing, because right now the country is in chaos. There is nothing that is working out. Everything is upside down. So they map out another strategy, just as one of our panelists have said, that they are mapping out another strategy to come and start, because Tinubu right now, what he need to do is to come and start saying things that will make people say, okay, he's not part of the system, because the system is not working. They've sat down to ask themselves, say, my brother, the way things are going, what will come to the campaign for this one? And not the area. For another area, people they felicitation. People who want to make them vote for us. They felicitation since yesterday. They never buy 1 liter. A liter of diesel is close to 1,000 naira. A liter of kerosene. Kerosene is even more expensive. I understand that kerosene is an essential commodity right now. So in this kind of nation that you sell fuel for 600, 700 per liter, for you to have 10 liter, you need to have 7,000 naira. Then how are you going to compare to this? Why are you going to convince these people that they should come and cast their vote for you? Even if they are fools, they are blind, they are deaf and dumb. How are you going to convince them? What do you have to say? That's why you see them now. They are not trying to share the party into two and say, okay, yes, some people from Asoro. I've seen everything. All these in our strategies. That some people from Asoro, they don't want good things to happen. Some of us that are campaigning, we have good intention. What good intention do they have? They've already soiled their hands. Because me, I cannot expect right now. Because the only person I will single out, sorry to go with my new thought right now, with my new imagination. The only person I can single out in this issue is President Buhari. President Buhari himself didn't even expect that his 8 years is going to turn out this way. He didn't expect that his 8 years is going to turn out. He didn't expect that the 8 years that he's going to spend is going to be surrounded by criminals in Asoro that will frustrate all his effort, that will never allow anything to happen in his regime. Buhari never expected it. Now he thought he was going to come, bring people, strategize, bring out intelligent people, bring out technocrats to make the government work out under 8 years so that he will become a hero. He was surprised that they frustrated his effort. And these same people, they frustrated him to the extent that they made him to understand that Jagaban is the APC leader, whether he likes it or not. He's just there as a figurehead, as president. That Jagaban is there. Jagaban has opened all the boulevard to spread all the money around. He cannot say anything. He's confused. And he wants to leave a good legacy, which is the free and fair election. So the only thing he can do now is to work with the central bank head to make sure that they control the currency, because himself, he is even surprised the kind of currency that is awaiting this election. He is surprised when they've already let him know that the kind of currency that is hidden, that is awaiting this election. Tell us, but bros, if the money come out, what APC go do? And everybody don't see and say APC candidate not get good head. They force them for their body. They don't confuse. So what they go? What they just they now be say the cabal that is outside the Asorok that is already benefiting from this present government, they are looking for ways to make sure that they have their way to make sure that nothing happened to them when the president is gone. Because the crime that have taken place so far in these 8 years, if God open your eye to see it, it will collapse. The kind of crime they committed. This is the only president, the government, 8 years government, where NNPC never remit anything. It's a surprise to hear that NNPC will be owing minus. NNPC will be they are on the minus instead of having plus, not even 1 naira. All the money they put into NNPC is a waste. It's only this year. That's to tell you that the kind of crime that is taking place is the highest so far in the generation of Nigeria as a nation. So these people, they are looking for ways to make sure that they block themselves. And the only way they can do this thing and continue is to put this Jagaban there. Because at the time Jagaban will not get there. Somebody that is making a speech, he cannot even speak well. He was describing Atiku Abubakar, former vice president, as a Senate president. Is that the person they want to come and put as president? When he's there, he's going to be sleeping. That's sort of why they will be carrying the money, looting, and just giving document that he cannot even read. You just sign them, and they put Ghana must go for him there. They begin to share the money. That's what they want to do. And that is what Nigeria has already, Nigerians are already aware of this, that this cannot happen again. That's why they are confused. You can see people of them.
My brother, Prince Collins, hold on. Madam Rita want to respond to you. Okay, go ahead, madam.
Okay.
Yes, and Prince Collins, good afternoon, sir. I disagree with what you said when you said Buhari is confused or he's surprised. You know, when I hear those terms as confused, surprised, I disagree, because if he was this confused, he wouldn't have gone for second term in 2019. Buhari is part of the problem. Buhari is not a good leader. Buhari chooses by instinct. He doesn't choose his subordinates by qualification or competence. And even when they are they're incompetent and they are proven to be incompetent, this man still keeps them because he believes in this this instinctive judgment on my instinct say this person is good. Oh, I forgive this person and this person. You're dealing with public funds, for Christ's sake. You're dealing with serious decisions concerning the people. He is part of the problem. Using the word surprise, I disagree with you, sir. Because you can't be saying you are surprised. Like, hello, well, this is planet Earth, Nigeria, West Africa. Where do you think you are, Pluto? He can't be surprised. He can't be using excuse of the cabal. He was a former general, right? And he's the chief executive officer. He went for presidential election. Well, it's not 6 times or 5 times. So it means that the man knew what he was doing. If you go 5 times and you're claiming you want to serve, the moment you have the opportunity, we should be seeing the difference. We should see how desperate you are to change the system. He came in, he didn't show any desperation. What happened is that the coffers of Nigeria was using taking care of him and his family, enriching himself and his family. So what are we talking about? So who is being surprised here? If anything, we the electorate are surprised at what is happening now, because the promises that APC made, the way he said, I am for everybody, but from nobody, we are surprised and are shocked that he lied to us. So we are the ones who are surprised, not him. He shouldn't be surprised. So that's the only part I disagree with you about. So we have to educate people to let people know what is going on. I cannot give excuse for Buhari or any constituted authority if you fail. If the kitchen is too hot, step out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I Sister Rita, you are right for all you have said. You are very correct. But let me surprise you. Do you know that when people have personal interest, and in fact, Africans, when they have personal interest to fulfill and they are aging, they never give up, even when they are supposed to give up. Do you know that the age at which Buhari's age right now, I'm telling you that Agbado is even more reasonable than him. The present Buhari that you have there is not a complete human being at all. They are just managing him, putting him there. He doesn't know what is happening in the nation. He was relying, having confidence on people around him. I'm just telling you, Buhari right now, with his condition, is not healthy enough to be president. Let us get that clear. And once such person is there is nothing he's going to do that will realize, because he's going to tell people to act for him, and they will always do the wrong thing in as much as Nigeria is concerned. That's why I'm telling you that he is surprised, because Buhari naturally might want certain things to happen, even if he's corrupt. He will want certain things to happen to his favor, but they never allow one single one to happen, because there are so many corrupt people around him. That is why I'm telling you that he is surprised. Not that I'm saying it's not part of the system, but Buhari is surprised today that things are getting worse, because Buhari is not even as educated as when it comes to quality of being a good president. Buhari does not have it, because I was listening to one of his interview when they asked him, when they asked him the foreign interview, they asked him how is he going to have an inclusive government where women and other will be carried along. He was asking the person that was sitting close to him that what's the meaning of inclusive government. I don't know if anybody has seen that. He asked that person before he now answer the question. So if you are not competent enough, that is why we want Peter Obi. If you are not competent enough, no matter the plan you have, it will never work, because people will manipulate you and you will be able to follow up. So that's why I use that word, that he is surprised, because he was relying on people, just as you said, he was relying on people to deliver for him, and those people, they messed him up. That's why you see him now that he is not even coming out to campaign with any fucking person, that no matter whether Agbado or whoever, he's just seeing himself as, oh, let me go and get out of this place, because he never expected it. Buhari cannot confidently come out with the way Obi comes out every day and describe what he wants to do and explain to us in details how he's going to carry it out. That's the problem. That is why if Agbado comes tomorrow, Agbado is still going to face the same surprise situation, because he's going to go down and start sleeping. So that's why we need competent person. So the nation is not actually who is there who are following the president, but it is the president as a head to take charge of his own duty and have that absolute control. And when you don't have that competence, that when you are not competent enough and you are not vibrant enough to carry out follow-up, they will mess you up. Nigeria will mess you up. They will never get to the end. If you see what Obi did in Anambra State, it is because of competency. If they don't allow Obi to, my pain is that if they don't allow Obi to rule now and say, okay, another person come for another 8 years. If 8 years is added to Peter Obi's age now, things will never be the same as he is today. We know that age is not a friend to anybody. So that is exactly what is taking place right now. If you see that, if you see what is happening right now in this nation, if another government comes that replaces APC, a lot of things is going to be uncovered. Do you know that Sambisa Forest, that you have these terrorists that they cannot fight completely? Sambisa Forest is what the minerals you have in Sambisa Forest can develop Nigeria and turn it to Dubai. What you have is Sambisa Forest. If you exploit it adequately and accurately to the favor of Nigerians, North will be like Dubai. That is why they are using the terrorists there, Boko Haram, whatever, is a cover. The business that is going on in Sambisa Forest, if God open your eyes and you see it, you'll be surprised. So the people that are in this thing, they want it to continue. They want to put somebody there that knows what is going on, so that they'll be able to continue their evil plan. Then look at what the herdsmen has done to a lot of people. Do you know that if a good government comes tomorrow, a lot of people will still be, they're going to be brought to book for what they've done. When it comes to herdsmen, killing people, raping, maiming, and all that other things. There are issues that are sleeping. What the middle belt people have done to this nation, if a good president comes tomorrow, is going to open the fire for all of them, and they are going to answer. If not, the crime is going to continue until people are being used as a scapegoat. The crime will never stop. So these are the things they are all fighting against. They don't want all these things to happen. That is why they want to change their narrative now to say, okay, they are not part of the system. They want to say they are not part of the issue that is going on, because they don't have anything to campaign with. So that's why I'm using the word that he is surprised, because he never knew. Anybody that comes, if that person is not competent enough, and among these three candidates that we have, it's only Peter Obi that can represent efficiently and effectively. Anybody outside Peter Obi is going to be worse than this present president. Imagine 4 years in addition to Agbado's age. What is going to happen to the country? He will be sleeping while billions will be rolling out. So I am saying that whatever we are doing right now, we should leave it. I will submit by saying that whatever we are doing now, we should leave every single thing aside. Whatever they are doing right now is just to distract us. Let us have our PVC and prepare ourselves towards casting of the vote. Whatever is happening, if you don't have Naira, relax. 1 month will not kill us. Let us manage and cast our votes for Peter Obi and let the change comes. And when the change comes, we all enjoy it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate everyone.
Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Collins. Yes, on your submission.
Mr. Najawash.
Yes, who is that?
Can I give you one information?
Okay, go ahead.
Why Tinubu is a man that the party itself, they cannot hold him. I want to give you a brief analysis of the money, the taxation he has been collecting from let's say Tinubu has left power. He served his 8 years, and from then to the 16 years of PDP, Tinubu, I'm using 2020 tax IGR to calculate this. They prospect 73.8 billion IGR for 2020, and Tinubu has been collecting 10% of the IGR because it's in charge of taxation. And if you calculate what Tinubu has been collecting for that 16 years, let's use that calculation. He has collected 88.56 billion. Then let's divide it by 2. Let's say he collected 44.28 billion. Let's divide it by 2. Then that is 48.2 billion. Then for 24 years, because you are going to add this my 8 years, that is 24 years, that is monthly. It is now 288 months. Multiply 288 months with 4.42 billion, 28 billion. So far, from rough sketching, Tinubu is loaded at the IGRO for Lagos State. I'm using 44 because I divided by 2. Let us use 44.2 trillion for that 24 years. Now, Lagos State Tinubu has loaded himself with 12.752 trillion. This is a sketch. That will tell you how Tinubu has pocketed the entire Lagos State and has pocketed. That's why they cannot touch him. The only thing that is hurting him now is that his cash is not flowing. If you give one person 100 million, that will not disturb Tinubu at all. That is why he say he is a milocon. This man, rough sketch of the IGRO, it's not in his monthly allocation that he gets from Lagos State. It's not in the property. This is the monthly IGR, 12.7 trillion so far to date, rough sketch. And I've calculated. I am using 2020 budget on IGR because Lagos State said they are tagging it 73.28 billion for that. That's what they are going to get for 2020. And Tinubu is getting 10%. Is getting 10% of that 73.28 billion. Totally, I arrived. Anybody can do his own calculation for 24 years. Break it down to a month, 288 months. Tinubu, up to date, Tinubu rough sketch is 12.75 trillion in his possession from the IGR.
So, but where did you get this information from?
It's online now. Their budget is online.
I would like to show. I would like you to share, to the private chat later on, because this kind of information needs to be passed to the public. If it's online,
I will calculate it because online, the budget is online. and he's using his company to collect this budget. People are not able to calculate it. I've been doing some rough calculation. This is how this man is loaded. The man has pocketed APC. Nothing they can do to Ram except this CBN level. That's what they should do.
He's the richest politician in Nigeria right now.
He demand money. That's why he went to Osun State. My money is bigger than Osun State. If I shout, the whole West go move. Yes, if you calculate the budget of the entire West, Tinubu has it in his bank account more than the entire West. Go and check it. Anybody, go and check it and do your calculation.
And
EFCC
he has bought EFCC now.
He has bought them over. He has pocketed everybody. He has pocketed all of them.
A man with 12.6 trillion. If now you not go any mad.
That's where Boulevard they go in house. Boulevard they carry the entire people house, bro.
You can't challenge him now. Even the president cannot boldly carry that man into the prison because the people that go back where they collect money, then go say no way. This guy get money, can afford to give every actor in Nigeria 100 million to buy them over. 100 million each, he can afford it. That is to tell you how big this man is a cartel. A big cartel that is richer than even Nigeria. This guy.
So the only thing that God will use to frustrate him is this.
Now he make it die. That's the only way Lagos State can go out of Tinubu. With Tinubu in Lagos State still alive, I tell you, nobody will get Lagos State. I'm very sure.
Okay.
I'm very, very sure. If you play politics in Lagos State with a man that has 12.6 trillion, you ain't gonna go nowhere.
I'm also praying that the Labour Party will win Lagos. Amen.
That prayer, I'm gonna get 25% for Lagos State. I'm not thinking about winning.
Okay, let's move
I'm
on.
I'm even talking of governorship. It's still possible. If the Labour people if we are more, we can do that in Lagos. What does it take?
If the Yorubas we agree, because they are playing all these religious and
tribal politics.
Yes, with money.
Okay, all right. We have a couple of people that have not contributed at all, so I'd like to hear from them. So the next person right now is going to be Patriotic Nigerian. Then I'll go to Mr. Shooks. Mr. Shooks was here before. He just came back not long. So Patriotic Nigerian, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you once
again. And I saw Sister Rita came here. She left again.
Yeah, maybe she'll come back again.
Oh, please, Mr. Elvis, what topics are we really discussing today? I know we've talked about a lot of things.
Yes, the main topic today is what you're seeing on the screen right now, that one there, or you can see it properly from here.
Okay. I mean, I think these things are. I mean, they're self-evident. It's just what Kenneth Okonkwo actually said, where there are things that we already know. But beyond all these things, I think there's still a lot of work to be done. I was reading somewhere on Twitter today where it says that it said that about 525,000 PVCs have still not been collected in Edo State. I know we are looking at Edo State being one of the strongholds of Mr. Peter Obi. That's not telling very well, considering we have just 3 days more. And I believe that the fact that they put that out is a way of signaling ahead that, in case this guy does, I mean, they're trying to like just create an excuse in advance that, see the guy's strongholds, they didn't even respond, like in terms of picking their PVCs. Plus the fact that I think somewhere in Anambra State, there was something that happened, even though the INEC chairman has come out to assure people that their PVCs are intact. We have to just like see the trend that's going on now, how they are trying to put doubts in the hearts of people in Peter Obi's strongholds. And I think our response to this is not to cower. It's just to really hold our ground, keep our work increase our work rate, and make sure that the message is heard in the grassroots. I am particularly very impressed with what Mr. Peter Obi is doing with the minority groups of the northern part of Nigeria. I know people like Adamu Garba, they've been crying. they've been crying wolf since yesterday, but it's to them like the case of the boy that actually cried wolf. Because are you saying that those people are not Nigerians? I mean, this is really the way. This is really the way that elections should be conducted. It shouldn't be just about going to state capitals, bring people, pay for people to come for your rallies, and then you feel like you've really campaigned in that region. That's not the way it is. The church I attend now in the United States, my pastor was preaching. I think was it last week or last 2 weeks? No, yeah. So sort of like an orientation, because I just started going to the church, and they told me that where that church started was where Barack Obama actually had his campaign in that city when he visited. And you begin to think about things like that, as in a place that accommodates a church that's just starting, was where the presidential candidates of a country went to actually marshal his points to citizens. And you think about the fact that in Nigeria, it's all about the crowd. Here it's about trying to go meet people where they are. And that's what Mr. Peter Obi is doing, and it's raising a lot of hairs with the APC big wigs, especially people like Adamu Garba. They're trying to make it look like it's a religious thing. So in other words, it's a very self-defeating argument to say that Mr. Peter Obi is going to these places that have hitherto not been visited. To make that an issue, it really shows that your plan was to suppress those people. So I really appreciate Mr. Peter Obi. There's a lot of first, a lot of very excellent politicking that Mr. Peter Obi has done, and beyond politicking, the way he comes across, the way he presents his points, the fact that it's really someone that's desperate to change Nigeria. It's someone that's really you could see through, as in, of course you can see through people. You could see through him that this guy is someone that believes that it's a privilege to be the president of Nigeria. Whereas people like Tinubu, Atiku, they come across as if they just feel like this thing should be given to them on a platter of gold. And it still beats my imagination that there are people who support someone like Tinubu and Atiku, despite all of this very glaring evidence. It just beats me, and I really hope that in the next 22 or 23 days that we make the best decision for our country. On the issue of naira scarcity, for example, it's really hard to really know what's going on nowadays, because in a way we think, okay, these people are trying to urge the naira to affect people like Tinubu. That's a very good argument, but then you look at the flip of it. The people are supposed to go to INEC centers now to be collecting their PVCs, but where do they spend most of their time now? Trying to get money. How is that affecting the electoral process? So it's just a lot of dynamics going on that we just. My prayer is that all of these things will just work together for Mr. Peter Obi's victory. But you can see that these guys, like they accept God intervenes, and with the goodwill of Nigerians, it's like they're just playing a game among themselves. But we're just praying. We're just really praying. I'm not here to discourage anybody. We are praying, and we'll keep doing our work that Mr. Peter Obi emerges, because that's really what we need now. And there was a speech he gave when he was still in PDP, when he was canvassing to the board of trustees of the PVC. He told them, he asked them, when was the last time you guys washed plates? When was the last time you guys did any sort of manual labors? You have drivers who drive you, you have cooks who cook your food and who wash your dishes. The way Nigeria is going, Nigeria could be the next biggest refugee crisis. And those of you that are sitting here thinking that you're the big wigs of society, you might be forced to go wash plates. And you could see this was a big man by all standards, talking to his fellow big men and letting them know the reality of things. We've not seen something like this before. And I pray we don't just let it go away. I just pray we don't let it go away. It has to be Mr. Peter Obi. That's my submission. And then, sorry, let me just quickly pitch on one more thing. I was talking about the need for individual responsibility. I know we have a systemic problem in Nigeria. I'm not trying to like downplay that, but I also feel like Nigeria has, even at the most minute level, we have a big man, small people syndrome. What I mean by a big man, small people syndrome is that whenever anybody has even an inkling of power, there's this tendency for them to feel like everybody around them is a small person. Let me give you an example. Apart from our politicians, let's say you are actually looking for a job somewhere. See the way the gate man might even treat you just from that place, because he feels like he has the power. So in that context, he feels like he's the big man, and and every other person who comes through that door is a small person because they are looking for something. And that goes even to our medical system. There are a lot of people that have died because of dereliction of duty of our medical professionals who could have just done better. Of course, we know that they are stressed. Of course, we know they are stressed. But when these same people come to the United States or go to the UK, they go to the highest extent to do their jobs well. So these are some of the re-engineering, the mental and social re-engineering that I think we should start. And I'm glad that someone like Peter Obi is already of that kind of mindset. You can tell this guy is very wealthy, but the way he respects people, the way he treats people as his equals, those are characters we've never had in our political system. And I pray this does not pass us by. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Patriotic Nigerian. Thank you for your submission, my brother. Thank you. All right. Over the PVC collection and all that, to be honest, we have just few days to go. Nigerians, to be honest, I will give them credit. Many of them have tried in collecting their PVC. A lot of them have collected their PVC, but some of them have been frustrated, and I believe it's a deliberate frustration. So hopefully many can still collect before the deadline date. Thank you. Mr. Shuk Siboboeze, if you're available now, talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, fellow panelists. Good evening, our viewers, and of course, those on the comment section. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the scarcity of naira. You see, yeah, I understand. With the last speaker when he said it's, when we actually think about it, it does affect every political party. And you see, I urge all Nigerians to do the needful. I'm gonna remind you the words of Buhari. He said, go out there and vote your conscience. Vote whoever you want. And if you listen to that message, it's asking you to do the right thing. And what is that right thing? To go get your PVC, vote Obidati. That is the only thing he's asking you. He is the best thing that ever happened to Nigeria in the other way around. Because by him, I mean, I don't know if anybody can remind me when last, during the election, we are talking about scarcity of petrol and naira. Look at how people fighting all over the place to get naira. Are you telling me that you're not going to go out there with that anger? Because that is what Buhari is asking you to do. That is exactly what Buhari is asking you to do. Go out there and throw APC off balance with PDP. Yes, I think one of the speaker made mention of it. This election is like no any other. When the people go out there, vote, defend their vote, it's a normal thing for us to do. Use this anger, these fights that are going on ATM, banks. I saw a video where somebody pull off his shirt in the bank. Let us show the same anger on the polling booth. That is what Buhari is asking us. There's nothing, it's never happened before. The same time, you are looking for money to buy something to eat. You are looking for petrol. There is no light. This is unbearable. Like the one of the speaker made reference to. And I concur with him. We might not see APC anymore. I think Buhari meant to destroy it totally. I agree with him. So this is a full opportunity. We can't afford to miss this opportunity. If you are angry because of the situation, show it on the polling day by voting Obidati. It's as important as any other thing in your life. Look at the video shown here, what that doctor was saying. Because of that mindset that Obi have, that's why he made it clear there. You better do the right thing. Vote the right person for your health, for everything concerning you. Because we need to do things right. We have the knowledge, but we refuse to do things right. That is the issue. If you go to hospital today, people don't care. Like he rightly said, each time you call home, oh, I have a typhoid and malaria. That is all you hear. If you call in 3 weeks' time, the same thing. Typhoid, you can only have it once in 3 years if you ever take the antidote. Once you take the medicine, it lasts for 3 years. But every time it's typhoid and malaria. That shows that something is wrong somewhere. No system, nothing to checkmate anything. They're doing what they want in the name of money. Let us do the right thing. I'm going to touch on Wike. I've said it earlier, or it's been said in this platform. Wike is not going to tell anybody anything. But that song he repeated, Enyendebe, Enyendeba. I don't know if he sang it for another person other than Obi when he visited him. Because when I heard him spoke on that, he still sang that song. So I believe, I'm not hoping on him. I don't care if he supports or not. But all I know is the people of River, they know what to do. Everybody is tired of the suffering. Every one of them knows what to do. The issue now is let people go and get their PVCs. I will keep banging on people getting their PVCs. We have less than how many days to go? We can't afford to miss it. Let us go and get our PVCs. I will quickly touch on FKK. I don't even know if it's worth talking because he's an orator. He knows what to come here. It's not like one of those that struggles to lie. He's full of lies. You're asking him another thing, he's saying another thing. He has nothing to offer nobody. because I don't even know how he described Nigerians getting something out of APC or finding something to defend APC, to tell people to vote APC, and he's there telling us, that it's all right for us to go with Tinubu or Agbadoman. It's just his ways of life. He told us until Christ come, he cannot join APC. And I'm still saying it. I don't know if Christ has shown before he joined the APC. So we know his character. Whoever go there, make nuisance of himself, Tinubu, calling Duke that boy or small boy. Well, it is usual, I've said it here before. He just go to campaign to, when he can, he have fun. If he don't have the power, there's nothing he can do. He come there, he tell you, I just want to dance, or he waves and go. So it's his ways of belittling people. It's all the same. We know when he said he is not going to mention the name of our principal. Today he's singing with it. So he just who he is. He just want to have fun. He has all the money in the world to bribe anybody he wants, and he thinks he's still working. I hope he gets okay when he loses this election. I yield. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your submission, Mr. Shooks. Because of time, let's move on to the next person that have not contributed at all. We have Teobala here. Teobala, thank you very much, my brother, for joining us. Good evening to you. I'd like you to talk to us. Okay, we have Tunaja as well. Okay, I'll go to Tunaja after Teobala then.
I think I'll go for him. It was here before me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Tunaja, please talk to us. Good evening to you. We called him before, although he was not available. Tunaja, it looks like you're still not there. Okay. Just go ahead, Teobala.
Okay, thank you so much. Hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes. Very clear.
I really want to thank each and every one of us, for keeping the momentum going. And to all Nigerians who are one way or the other, pushing this movement, coming out on a daily basis, collecting their PVCs and donating and supporting the campaign all over the places. I really want to commend each and every one of us for the good job, especially you, Mr. Elvis, for the dedication.
Thank you.
And you have really made us proud. And you are the main topic when you go to other platform. They know that Niger Watch. That's to tell you that you are really shaking their camp.
So they talk about us.
Of course. So I really want to really thank you, because
thank you, my brother.
There is one thing you have been doing and still doing, dedicating a platform to ensure that you promote a particular candidate, not just to come here and analyze what do you think about this state, what do you think about this other state. No, when you are doing a movement, you don't have a divided opinion.
Exactly.
They will say they are on one point. Of course, we are not here to disagree with each other. We are here to pilot a movement, to think of the next step or what we can do to make the movement better and make Nigeria as a country great. That's why we are all here. And the main reason why I really come on the platform, because every other aspect of the video you shown, I think everyone on this panel have already make a good point out of it. Everyone has spoken. I don't think there's nothing I will add more than what other people have said. But what really touched me is the last video you showed us about that guy. I think it should be in UK, right?
Yes. The medical doctor, right?
Yes. Concerning the healthcare issue we are facing in Nigeria.
Mr. Elvis, sorry. I just want to thank you for putting it on the group
platform. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It was
Mr.
really
Najawash, I sent you a message on WhatsApp. It's very important.
Okay, who is talking?
It's Mr. Victor. I sent you a very important what happened in Uniben today in WhatsApp.
Okay, yes, I saw it. Is it the one that were fighting the army man?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I saw
yes.
it, but because it's too YouTube will not allow us to show it here. I already saw it. Thank you.
Okay, Nadia, you can put it in our group chat, please.
Yeah, I'll put it on there. Yeah. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Tiobola. Thank you.
Okay, going back to what I was saying, you know, going back to Nigeria hospitals, our healthcare system, like what that guy rightly said, you know, anything happen, they'll say there is nothing wrong with you. We cannot see what is wrong with you. At the end, they will not be blaming witches and wizards. Now these are the problem, this and that, this and that. See, this is more reason we are talking about a phase system. I really want us to understand that a phase system starts when you have bad leader. Over the years, we don't have committed leader. We don't have patriotic leaders who really care about the society. Our healthcare system is in a comatose. Look at our educational system is in a comatose. Every other sector you can think about, they are all dead. Why? Because we don't have visionary leader. We only have leaders who care about their purse, about their pocket, who care about the next election. Because when you were sharing that video, really touched me, because when you're talking about a healthcare system, a society that is working, then you will narrow it down to your educational system. That is the more reason I keep on saying all these things. When the people that make up the society are coming out of your the education you have in the country, definitely you are going to bound to have a decay system. Look at the Nigeria educational system. Then you will not narrow it down to our healthcare setup. In our university, for instance, because that is where we are producing these medical personnel, you know. In our healthcare educational system, narrow it down to the health part of it. They don't have enough facility to train. You don't have enough facility to carry out their own lab work or whatever. Then when they now graduate, they will not fill in this education, this healthcare system and all of that. Then diagnose it wrongly, affecting society. We are complaining today about our security system. Why? Because we don't have a system that is work for all. There are so many things we can talk about, but my whole point is that we need to vote a person, which is the person of Peter Obi, that can be able to revamp all other sectors, especially starting from educational system in the country. Otherwise, we will not get any of these things right. That is more reason I have to keep most of all these things behind, in the sense that you cannot just be shouting security, education, when you don't have a leader who is visionary, when you don't have a leader who have that commitment to make things right, who does not have empathy. So I'm not using this opportunity to beg each and every one, every Nigerian, please go and get your PVC, because we cannot emphasize this enough. I will keep on telling you the problem we have in our system, the problem we have in the country, but all these things boil down to electing a good leader who will go there to see and implement what is needed for our society. But the solution start from you and I, whereby we need to come back home, reach out to our family, our friends, our well-wishers, let them know to go and collect their PVC. I know they are trying, but they should do more. And not just collecting their PVC, they should go out on the election day and vote. That is what I'm just begging whoever that is listening to us right now. I must be like what somebody said here. They will come here or go to media houses telling you Peter B is not know here, or people are not collecting PVCs. Yes, but just be rest assured that many Nigerians have collected their PVC. Just keep encouraging to do more. And I promise you that Peter B is going to win this election with a landslide. But the most important thing is we have to beg INEC to conduct free, fair, and credible election. That's just the only thing we are begging them for. And the security agency, we need to keep on shouting their name everywhere we go for voter suppression. Because some people are planning on various states and the way out. I read a communique from Imo State, what they are planning over there, how they bomb people houses, how they kill so many people, just to cause violence, just to create fear in the mind of the people. When all these things start happening, people will not like to come out to go and vote. Somebody made mention of people not collecting their PV and having a 2,000 or something. Remember, when they were doing PVC registration, many students were at home. Now, majority of them are in campus. They cannot come back because of PVC now to leave their exam or leave their what they are doing to go and collect their PVC. A good example is somebody I called recently. He's in Uniben right now. He did the PVC registration in Lagos. He cannot go back there. These are some of the strategies these people are pushing right now. That's when Peter Obi came out recently, telling INEC or the NUC or whatever, the ASU, to let students, give them like a week break, so that whoever that want to travel can travel, who don't want to travel can have free time to go and collect that PVC. You cannot be doing assignments, attending class every day. If for those in engineering doing your ELA and all of that, then you will not be, no, it's not going to be easy for them. And I just want to use the opportunity to beg everyone, especially Nigerians, not to relent in the pursuit of this vision. It's a vision. It's not for Peter Obi, it's for every Nigerian, because we know what we stand to gain if Nigeria work today. What we stand to gain if Nigeria start moving in the right direction. It will benefit each and every one of us, both home and abroad. Thank you for the good work. Thank you, everyone.
Now, God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much. Just coming in now, posted by Today Head Notes. Although I've not checked it, but I just posted it like 20 seconds ago that Yakubu Dogora, that's the statement there, but I'm going to do research where the full source is coming from. But I'm not surprised because it's happening. We all are seeing it. As you all can read, Peter Obi may win this election. The acceptance he's getting from the North is alarming. Yakubu Dogara. So, yes, let's continue to push on. Like my brother Teobala just said, I will back up his statement, his submission, by encouraging every one of us to push in more energy into this for us, to achieve this goal. We're almost there. If we have been doing that since April till now, last year, let's just continue pushing. We are going to get there very, very soon. Thank you very much, my people.
Mr. Lejawat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry, quick one. Did you see the interview BBC conducted with Atiku?
Yes, I have not watched it, but it was sent to me. You were the one that sent me the link.
Yeah, I shared the link, yeah.
Yes.
Where they asked him about if he's going to go medical abroad. It's a good video, to show up with this last video you showed. Oh, okay.
Yes, I will bring it on tomorrow because I need to watch it first. I'll bring it on tomorrow. Meanwhile, Daniel Boala, have a message concerning the fight between Tinubu and the president. I'd like us to quickly take on this before I call on the next person.
Of a war. The last few days have seen the most vitriolic and vehement attack by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the All Progressives Congress against the person and the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because the President is not prepared to budge and give in to the use of state machinery to rig the 2023 election. For the records, the President had promised to deliver a free and fair election as a legacy before he bows out. The All Progressives Congress, knowing that they do not have anything to present to the Nigerian people, are bent on using the institutions of the state and instruments of the state to rig the election. And because he has refused, it is now an all-out war against the president. At first, in Kano, they said the Kano was not ready for him to come because of his insistence on the restriction on Naira. He extended it by a few days. They said he could come to Kano, yet he was stoned. And then secondly, they now doubled down on their campaign by visiting even the members of his cabinet and people that walk around him as a reason behind their travel and that they do not want them to win. They will come for Osibanjo. They will come for many others who will not want to bow to the idea of using state machinery to rig the election. Let's be clear. The president supports his party to win the election, but he wants the winning to be free and fair, and he does not want to confer any unfair advantage to his political party. That's the way to go because of three things. Number one, the president cannot afford to rubbish his legacy as he bows out. Number two, the president knows the consequence of any president who rigs an election before he leaves. And thirdly, the whole world is looking at Nigeria at this pivotal moment. The election must be free and fair. And therefore, we call on Nigerians to take note of this fact that all of this uncalled attack against the person of the president is simply because the president is not prepared to allow them to rig the election. At first, they started by demanding that the INEC chairman be removed because the INEC chairman refused to bow out from the use of the beavers, as Iwaju had expressed that in London. And secondly, the Naira restriction, which is aimed at stopping vote buying. They were putting pressure on the president to extend it long after election in order to allow them to use the money they stashed in many safe havens around the country to use for the vote buying. That is not possible, even though it has been extended, if it is, in fact, for the masses. But yet those who are complaining aren't the masses in Nigeria. So we know the truth. The truth is that big men and big politicians who want to come together and use money to weaponize poverty in Nigeria and rig the election are prepared. And because the system will not permit them to do that, anything in the kitchen sink is a weapon. They will come for Osibanjo. They will come for any and every person who stands in the way of their attempt to rig the election. But please be encouraged as fellow citizens. As a country, we have resisted military interregnum, and therefore we will resist any civilian dynastic attack against the institution and the democracy that we all love to protect and promote. Therefore, Nigerians, take note that in the coming days, do not allow anybody to intimidate you. Do not allow anybody to intimidate the President of the Federal Republic. We all stand with the President in respect of the Naira restriction and some of the policies of the government that would deliver a free, credible, and fair process in Nigeria. We call on the international community to take note, especially the American government, on the sanctions that they are prepared to impose on those who will compromise the election. And let them take note of individuals, and let them take note of systems and even law enforcement who are participatory or who are accessory to this attempt to destroy democracy in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right. That is a strong message from Daniel Boala right there to Nigerians and to the president. You know, I talked about it from the beginning of this broadcast, that why is it that it's only APC that is complaining over this whole Naira redesign, the restriction and everything. You know, I don't know how it's affecting them alone. You know, so meanwhile, I'd like us to move on to the next.
let me quickly, can I quickly say something? Sorry, just 20 seconds.
Okay.
About this thing. You see this thing that is going on. It's just a divine way that the Lord can vindicate Nigerians from the hands of these evil people. Do you know that majority of Northerners, especially that Kano, Sokoto, then areas to the north, a lot of them are into business, some are into farming. They don't even have a single bank around there. They all keep money in cash in their homes. Because of this Naira issue now, a lot of them are facing predicament, and the only people that they know that are causing it is the APC government. So this is a serious issue for the present APC candidate to campaign. He cannot even campaign anywhere they go in the north now, because the Northerners, they don't keep their money in the banks. They keep money, most of them keep money at home because they don't have access to bank facilities. So it's a major problem for them. So they are going to keep disgracing themselves until the end of this election. You see it. And because of this, people will keep moving a mass to Peter Obi to make sure that a new person emerge, because they've done the worst of it. For somebody to frustrate you financially, frustrate you medically, and frustrate you health-wise, and it will frustrate you when it comes to food, then the person is your greatest enemy. That's exactly the way Northerners are seeing APC right now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Prince Collins. Appreciate your submission as well. To be honest, this is the toughest election I've ever seen, you know, in my own time. I just pray, by the special grace of God, if my principal wins this election, may they give him. Because that's my only concern.
Brother, if they not rig this election, if they do free and fair election, it's going to be a landslide. I bet you. That is my fear.
It's going to be free and fair. It's going to be free and fair. I will explain the INEC stuff. It's going to be free and fair.
We have seen it, but Nigerians, you can't trust them until the end. I know it's going to be free and fair, but we don't know their plan. If they don't, it's going to be a landslide. They will see it. It's going to be a surprise. Somebody will shit for body.
No, there's pressure everywhere. There is pressure. Imagine Daniel Boala, what is just read out now. There's pressure everywhere. They can't afford it. They can afford. In their mind, they're ready to do that, but they can afford.
Mr. Shooks,
Nigerians are ready.
Let's quickly see to this video that about Atiku's interview. I just went through it.
World News, the biggest.
We have the capacity. You are going to produce
one doctor practitioners
to the local government level and the state level at the national level.
So let's look at the health sector. Poor infrastructure, low remuneration, or poor remuneration of doctors and other medical practitioners, which is aiding the medical brain drain the country is experiencing at the moment. And we understand that about 10,000 Nigerians to one doctor at the moment. What plans do you have to address this problem?
Again, it is investment in education. Once your investment in education is targeted, training, more doctors in the country, you are going to produce more doctors. And then it becomes now the issue of will you have a fair remuneration, a living wage for doctors in our country? We can do it. We have the capacity to do it. We will do it. We can.
Now, there are rumors around your health status that you've been going around for treatment out of the country. Can you address that?
I don't go for any major treatment abroad other than normal medical checkup. The only medical problem I have was, if you recall, in 2006, in an election year like this, I tripped from staircase, and injured my knee. And I went to Germany for treatment. I didn't have any fracture. I just have what they call a tendon rupture. And then the tendon was brought back and so that's the only sickness I have. And if the electoral authority says we should produce our medical report, I'm ready to produce my medical report.
In essence, are you saying that if you win the election, you're not going to travel out of the country for any form of medical attention?
As long as whatever medical attention I require.
That I bet more pay attention to this part. This part is very important. Please, hold on.
Produce our medical report. I'm ready to produce my medical report.
In essence, are you saying that if you win the election, you're not going to travel out of the country for any form of medical attention?
As long as whatever medical attention I require is available in the country, I will avail myself of that facility. But if it is not available, what do you want me to do? To sit down and die?
As the president, will be, of course, you have all the power to put things in place in the health sector.
Which is going to be cheaper for me to bring in medical personnel from abroad and equipment, or to fly in and out, whichever is cheaper for the country. That's what I'm going to do.
Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? Jesus.
They're not ready for anything, no. They're not ready.
Oh my God. I didn't see
you know what is up? He said the facility is not available. You want me to die?
You want me to die? Jesus.
Mr. Ivy,
that's what they've been doing for long now. You want me to die?
You,
all of them.
This on. I can't believe this.
I see what I said earlier. Because when you don't have a visionary leader, no matter the plan you have, no matter how lofty your idea is, it's not going to work. The first point of call is to elect somebody who has vision for the country. He said whether the one will be cheaper. It's only to equip your medical system in the country. He said no. It is well.
See, this man doesn't know how to even, I don't know how he's been in politics for 30 years and he still sounds like a baby. How can he not know that they are asking him to build a good health facility in Nigeria? Just like the gentle young man was saying on the video there. I don't understand that as a president, you have the power to build a world-class hospital if you wanted to. And you are still saying, oh, no, you want me to die? I will go overseas or I will get them over here. How about build it and bring our doctors back to come and treat there? So that will be a kind of central hub for training and all kinds of innovation in the Nigerian medical, in the health sector. But no,
they are not innovative. They are not innovative enough in any way. They are just there. They are politicians. They are glorified touts. That's what they are.
I want to ask a question. Do any of them have any idea of having an health system? Because you have to, it's not about building a big building. You have to have an health policy and a system that will work after this government leave, it will be working on its own. And you have to make it in such a way that the business like an subsidy for the poor ones to make it available to them. That is the only way private sector can come in to make you have
you are talking about health system with continuity. They don't have the vision.
Yes, continuity.
They don't have the vision. They can't do it. They don't have. They are not innovative enough.
They have it in Nigeria. To an extent, that's why they have general hospital. The problem is that it's not funded. The whole thing is collapsing. They have it. What we are talking about here is to prevent our leaders from traveling overseas. It's a serious security breach.
Do you know why?
Your leaders
do you know
keep going overseas for treatment?
Did they know your health report? If you go to Nigeria now, do they know your health report? When the day you were born, do they know your health report? That is the system I'm talking about. They cannot access my report from Osun State. Neither they can access it from Lagos State. So how is that? There's no system there.
They will never have that without. They will never have such thing without a biometric system.
But that is not the duty of the president.
His duty was to say, I'm not going to travel overseas. I'm going to ensure that we build a massive world-class hospital in Nigeria to ensure that our politicians don't have to go overseas for treatment anymore, except in exceptional cases where.
So, Niger, are you defending him now?
No,
are you
of course I'm saying he should not.
He just said what he's going to do.
But he's not doing.
He knows the question. He understands the question.
I'm criticizing him that's not what he should be doing.
Look at that question he asked. Do you want me to die?
Yes, he should die. He needs to die. See that, but that's my point.
Everything. It tells you they just care for themselves, not you and I. That's the message.
I am saying that he should build just like that video that was played earlier on. Should build
somebody who thinks about himself only cannot do you that.
Talk, please.
I'm saying that they should build a world-class hospital. There's no reason why they shouldn't be able to do that. It's not that hard. They can do it within a year if they wanted to.
Look, you people are saying world-class. We have world-class hospital in Rivers State. We have world-class hospital in the north. But the problem is that we don't have a system, healthcare system that can navigate and see your health report. So the doctors work with your health history. They cannot just diagnose. They work with your health history.
Hold on.
I
have an important.
Stop confusing the issue. We are talking about our leaders traveling overseas for treatment. That is the first thing you want to stop. So that they want to start using Nigerian healthcare system, they will value it a little bit more.
Tunaja, I have an important message, please.
Okay.
It's actually a revelation, and then that revelation, I put it on a recording and I put it in writing and I sent it to Mr. Naija Watch this morning. And I was just catching up with.
No, please.
No. I want to say that it's in relation to the video. The video you just played.
No, but you hold on. No, it doesn't work like that, my brother. No, this is the second time you are doing this now. Just wait. Let it get to your turn. You can't jump people all the time like that, my brother. It doesn't work like that. Just hold on. When it gets to your turn,
I'm not, Mr. Naija, I'm not trying to jump you. You
no, that's what I'm saying. You just hold on. We have people waiting. You have already contributed earlier on. You took Prince Collins' time. Then you just came in now. You're already talking again. It doesn't work like that. Please wait.
You know, I called you on the phone, but you did not answer. I actually cannot be
talking at that time. Somebody was talking at that time. Just wait, please. Hold on. People have been here. Tunaja, is your turn. Please go ahead.
For me, it has been a very serious one because you can't even start taking your country's security seriously when your leaders are going over.
You can't wait and you left. This is what you did before. You just came, you say your network is bad. You took Prince Collins' time. Now, this one, because you can't wait. The people that is waiting, are they not human beings? Go ahead, Tunaja.
Yeah. So my point was that our leaders going overseas to get treatment like this is very serious problem, whereby you in other words, you're not taking your security seriously. So many African leaders are dying on foreign medical tables because it is just clearly they are compromised. These leaders are not running your country for you when the doctors that are treating them are overseas. The people that they are answering to are all over there. It's a security breach, a big one. You can't expect a US president to go to even London for treatment. Even London, they will hesitate. That they are allies. Oh, it's like a Nigerian president going from Nigeria to Ghana. They will not want to do that. Not to mention go to China. This is equivalent of go to China. What our leaders are doing. But possible at all. When they asked him that question, what he could have said was, you know what, it's only my knee that is the issue. So, but if just to make sure that our people don't travel, because I understand the significance of the question you're asking me, I'm going to build a world-class hospital in Abuja to ensure that our public servants and our senators, House of Representatives, and senior civil servants don't travel overseas for medical treatment, except in exceptional circumstances where they will get a waiver. He could have done that, and he will have the power to be able to build a hospital in Abuja. The hospital could be a kind of hub for training other these hospitals. It could be an advanced hospital that you will invite Nigerians in the diaspora. We have a lot of them, highly qualified, looking for something to do. Invite them back to Nigeria to come and man those hospitals. But no, he wouldn't. He didn't even bother to do that because he doesn't care. He doesn't even see any problem with it. That going overseas is not normal behavior for any sovereign nation. And this is a man that wants to run a country. Actually think this is how you behave. Is this how they see their mates behave when they travel overseas? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? Seriously. Because if I go to party every day, I see everybody, looking a certain way, I want to, fit in that kind of behavior. No, this one not copy, no. They want to be like Mumu, first class Mumu, where you leave your own country and go and get treatment for another man's country. What is wrong with your own country? You have the power to do it. This man is rich enough to build a hospital himself. He has that power to do it himself. He doesn't even need anybody. But no, he said, no, you want me to die? You have the power to treat yourself and treat thousands and maybe even millions of Nigerians. And he said, you want me to die? And this man is supposed to be 30 years, at least 30 years he's been in politics in Nigeria. It's really astounding. Sometimes when I look at this is the Atiku, you hear some of the things he says. It's like, what world is this man coming from? And Tinubu is the same thing. Every minute he's overseas getting treatment, getting pumped up. They are all pumping them with their foreign the injection all over the place, as if they cannot build their own. And I've said it. I'm going to do what we are just talking about. I'm going to build a hospital. I'm not going to travel overseas. Why can't you make such a commitment for your country? You want me to die? What if you die because of your country's national security? So what? This man doesn't want to die for illness. Atiku doesn't want to die for illness for his country. You think this man will take bullet for Nigeria? He will not take bullet for Nigeria. They will say, he said that you or Nigeria. He said, take Nigeria. That's what someone like this would do. Take Nigeria. I never cared. This man is for himself, and they betray these things, and I don't know whether they see that they see themselves. For me, it's really, really astounding because they are like children amongst men around the world. I remember once when people were protesting against Tony Blair for the Iraq war, and somebody just threw something at him. He didn't see the stuff they threw at him, but he was just standing still because he was for them. Fear is not even in the game anymore. These ones are cowards to the extreme. You are running to rule a people of 200 million, and you're worried about whether you are going to die, and you're worrying about cost. You should you should build it yourself and get your own people to man the hospitals and treat your own fellow Nigerians. Can you imagine what that kind of hospital will be doing? And then you radiate it out and start building in every region and then every state. That is how you change the medical system in a country. If people like, how Nigerians like everything to come from the top, that is how it could have happened. You radiate it out. Excellence. You set a standard for excellence from the middle and it radiates out. But no, He won't take the advantage. That was an open goal. Oh. This is why it astounds me. What does this man have to lose from saying he was going to do some of the things I just described? He has nothing to lose other than to gain. But yet he completely pushes against it. For me, it's like he's going to offend somebody outside Nigeria if he says the opposite.
All right, please, can you round up now, or you want me to take from your time?
Yeah, take from my time if you want to.
Okay, all right. I have somebody on the phone. All right, Gingerbread Man, go ahead, talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for this opportunity. I greet to Nigeria and all the panelists and the viewers at home. I had a revelation this morning, and the video Mr. Nigeria Watch played shortly a while ago, is in keeping with my revelation from Daniel Bwala. Let Nigerians be aware that there is a serious pressure on the presidency to allow them to rig this election. And what I am saying, I have gone to the Twitter handle of President Muhammadu Buhari, and I have made a hashtag there, and I've also made a hashtag to the Twitter handle of the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I want Nigerians to promote it. Hashtag Buhari, Nigerians stand with you. Hashtag insist on free and fair election. I'm telling you, there is a serious pressure on the presidency and on Muhammadu Buhari to allow them to rig this election. And we Nigerians, in as much as we know that we think that, and we know that the government of APC has not delivered on their mandate, but this very mandate, Nigerians should let the president know, to give him a full support, that Nigerians are standing with him to insist on a free and fair election, which includes all measures that will prevent vote buying, because there is a serious pressure on the presidency to bow to what they are determined to do. And that is why you see Daniel Bwala came out to make a similar video. So please, Nigeria Watch, I want to use your platform and the platform of everyone that contributes on Nigeria Watch to let the presidency know that Nigerians are standing with him to insist on a free and fair election. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. All right. I can see Madarita was calling in before someone was on the phone. Okay. Please just hold on, my people. Mr. CM, I'll be trying to talk on these things. Let's see if we can get him. Mr. CM, if you are watching right now, I'm calling you back shortly so that everybody can have their share. Okay. Before we have Mr. CM back, okay, let's assume Mr. CM is not available. Okay, Mr. Tunaja, please go ahead and round up. Mr. Tunaja, are you there? Okay, I'm moving on. Mr. Tunaja. I'll come back.
What is wrong? Sorry, I muted myself. Sorry.
Okay,
yeah, it's crazy because it looks like, I've been saying these things for months now that, there's something going on at the top there. Something is weird is going on. And this, the dynamics between Buhari and the others seems to be off. As a matter of fact, even during the lockdown, when I saw Buhari, I'm like, this guy, man, he doesn't want to rule this country. He wants out. When you look at a leader, he's in a room and he's looking at the door first. Know that leader doesn't want to be a leader. He wants to go somewhere. And I get a feeling that Buhari doesn't feel like he owes anybody anything. That's why he's doing what he's doing now. And it's like a turnaround, because 9 months ago, everybody, they were still talking about Buhari as Jibril and calling me terrorist and all that. Now, look at where we are. Somebody's coming here to say we should sign on to Buhari. Oh my goodness. I just got, it's like an out-of-body experience. It's weird. The whole thing is strange. And sometimes that's why before people were like, oh, you are supporting the government, you are doing this. Observe what is going on. There are differences between them, even among armed robbers. There are the differences among the gang.
Tunaja, I just said it ago. Sorry, I just said it not quite long that Buhari was surprised that they messed up his government for 8 years.
See?
He was surprised.
He's incompetent. We have to say, if you want to be kind to Buhari, you will say he's incompetent, isn't it? That's the kindest one can be, because in the end, the buck stops. He's the president.
Yes, because of the incompetency, he thought he was hoping on people around him. They messed him up.
Of course, this is what happens now. And somebody said that was why he didn't accept the deal for how many times when he ran for president to work with Tinubu and all that. He refused to accept the deal until the end. When he accepted the deal, then he won, and that compromised his government. And not to mention, look at what happened with Osinbajo. He didn't want Tinubu to win. Then Tinubu won, and then humiliated Osinbajo. You see, I don't understand Tinubu sometimes. Even when he's won, he's a sole winner. He humiliated Osinbajo. You forget that this man you are humiliating is Buhari's vice president, and you need Buhari to win. You need Buhari to win. Now that Buhari said this for free and fair election, because this, and it's true, they are going after them. It's clear. Look at how they are chasing Emefiele. Every corner, Emefiele is hiding and running all over the place. But Emefiele is changing the currency. He didn't even consult his finance minister. It's crazy what is going on in the APC right now. And this is working very well for this Peter. You can't even make it up. Two of the parties are fighting each other.
Sorry, Mr. True Niger, the MFA CBN governor does not work with the finance ministry because it's a sector on his own. It's independent. He controls the financial sector, not the financial. He cannot report to the financial sector. He reports to the presidency. Yeah.
The president would normally alert the finance minister.
Yeah, he would have been consulted.
You are right on that aspect, not the CBN governor.
Of course, that's not the concern of the CBN government, but it's the president not alerting the finance minister that such a move is about to happen. That tells you that something is off.
Because the president is not trusting anybody anymore.
He doesn't trust any of them anymore. I think they failed him, and to him, he feels like, I think you said that they ruined his presidency, so maybe that's why he's getting his own back on them now. And besides, Buhari has been like this. He's been like this. He's not able to do anything because these people are very powerful. We can see how powerful they are. Who is able to order DSS to go and arrest the CBN governor? Who is able to do that in this country? Something the Buhari didn't order. Some other person ordered them to go and do that. It tells you that there are people with a lot of power, even over DSS. That is crazy stuff that we are seeing.
That's what Rufai said. That's what Rufai said.
It's just crazy stuff. CBN governor, you want to go arrest CBN governor? CBN is a private entity. It's a separate entity from the Nigerian state. You want to actually go and arrest them. So it tells you that what is going on in Nigeria, there's a struggle out there. And so far, what Buhari is doing aligns with what Nigerians want. He wants a fair and fair election. He wants to ensure that the corruption that is going on in the system, the money gets back into the hands of the state. And he wants to also ensure that transactions are more transparent. So those things, we should take it as a plus. I'm not sure we should be going all out and say, hail Buhari from the roof right now, because there's a lot of failures to fix. So that's where I will leave it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much to Niger. Okay. Let's see. Because of time, we have 30 minutes to round up now. So everybody have contributed. That's wonderful.
I have to.
No, you don't have contributed. You come back again for a second time. So we are going to do a roundup. So I'll start from you. Don't worry. But we have Efe on the phone. Efe, thanks for calling in, my brother. You have only 1 minute. Talk to us.
Good evening, Niger Watch, and good evening, the panelists and the viewers.
Thank you.
See, if I may ask, who are those people who surround Buhari? People have been saying this thing because Buhari is a good person, because the people who surround that is why Buhari cannot work the way he's supposed to work, you understand? Okay, now, who are those people? For me, my opinion is the ministers. Because we have to do research now. This is not time to do people. Who are those people? Because Nigeria, even the people in this panelist, Nigeria World panelist, they are very intelligent. You guys have to do research. Either the minister or the wife or the children. We don't need to beat around the bush. Okay, this man is okay, according to the news that is circulating now. Okay, he's a very good person. Yeah.
Who is good?
Okay.
Who?
You understand?
Who you say good? Who you say good?
No, according to the news now, sir. They say Buhari is very honest.
No, nobody said that. Nobody said that.
No, nobody said that. Oh, good care. Where?
Okay. Yeah, you understand? We have to do research. Is the minister like this same man, Mohammed? This man, the most time in social media, they used to call him Lai Mohammed. That man is not pure. So we have to do research so that before we hit the point, you understand? Because Buhari is old. Yeah, I agree, he's old. But those are people who surrounded that is manipulating this same man. Like the way they are doing Bala Blue.
Thank you,
Mr. Tinubu.
Thank you.
So I greet you, bro. I greet the panelists.
God bless you.
We have to do research.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. Yeah. All right. Mandarita, everybody's going to have 2 minutes now, and you must stick to it because we need to round up in 30 minutes. Mandarita, you have 2 minutes. Talk to us.
Okay, thank you. I think I'll try and go less. I'm just going to refer back to Mikano's video about the healthcare thing. I think there's something that we're missing here. Most of these political elites, they have dual or triple citizenship in foreign countries. So by virtue of that fact, these countries where they have a stable system, where they have a stable healthcare system, is actually cheaper. For example, Agbado that goes to the UK. I know UK has, if you're a resident or citizen of some sort, I don't live there. You can correct me, Sir Elvis. You have free healthcare. So when Agbado goes to the UK to get free medical service, it's kind of free for him because it's already part of the system. He probably has citizenship. We don't know. He probably has a permanent stay. The same thing. Most of them have. I can't speak for the US, but some of them that are in Canada here, even if you're a permanent resident or you're a citizen, the healthcare is practically free for you. So if you're a governor who is corrupt or who is just like Mikano, and you're sick, it's cheaper for you to come here and get the best healthcare treatment because the only thing you'll be paying is your first class ticket. So it's cheaper. So you cannot expect somebody to give you what they don't have. But his response about the healthcare thing, it tells you all these people, like somebody said, is that we have glorified louts. And then, it's like we're listening to a bunch of adults who have kindergarten-like memory or ways of reasoning. And it's true because these men you're looking at, they're supposed to be in the seniors' home. That's the truth. So if you now want to question, do they have a residency or citizenship in other countries? Definitely yes. So that's why it's cheaper for Mikano to take better healthcare in a sane society where the system works. All he needs to do is pay for his ticket or pay for his private jet. And that's it. But looking at that, it just tells you that they are visionless. They have nothing to offer. They have no vision for the future of Nigeria. It's just about me, myself, and I and my family. Full stop. So maybe we should be questioning. Maybe we should be investigating. What citizenship do they have? Mikano is always in Dubai, perhaps. He has the power. When there's money, things can change. People change. The UAE government probably giving citizenship. We don't know. Very, very possible. Very possible. Because we cannot say, it's the Arab board. They don't know. When it comes to football, the Arab board is willing to give citizenship for a player from another country, even if he wasn't born there, just for him to play. So if Mikano, who was the former vice president, has invested heavily in Dubai, he's definitely going to be eligible, have access to the king of Dubai to get citizenship. So let us not just say and joke with it. It's cheaper for them because they have triple citizenship all over the world for countries that will accept them because our monies are in those countries. So this guy cannot give, he cannot offer us anything. He's just telling us what he can offer. So it's left for us now to know that this person is clueless, this person is visionless, and let's vote for Peter Dirok Obi. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, moderator, for your submission. Okay. I would like us to move on now to Mahatma. Mahatma, thanks very much for your patience from Nigeria, and you stick with us till now. God bless you, my brother. Please, you have 2 minutes for your submission. Talk to us.
Okay, so thank you, Emiloko. That's a very poisonous statement, but I think, like, just to summarize from what we've been saying, so we've talked about how this election has been very difficult. Yes, I quite agree, and it's good. P2B has made it so.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. All right. Meanwhile, I'd like us to quickly move on. And I want Nigerians to listen to this again. It's baffling, but let's hear it again quickly. 1 minute. My people, I'm trying to get it to play. It's not playing. I don't know why. Because we have to edit it. Okay, it's not playing from here. Okay, let me. Okay, before the okay, before the next
look out for this video. It has to be on my page.
No, I'm gonna put it straight away on our Niger Watch platform now. I'm putting it there. So if you're on our WhatsApp, you will see it there.
No, I'm not. I sent you a message. I said so you can add me, because by tomorrow.
Did you send the message already?
I'm supposed to relate to you my activity tomorrow. Yes, Chidiebele.
Okay, let me just check it right now before I move on to the next person. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, thank you. I'll add you to the group shortly. Okay, meanwhile, let me move on to the next person here, which is Prince Collins. Prince Collins, use your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I just have to emphasize on what others have said. We have seen it all now. Nigerians, I don't see and say the votes will cast 8 years ago. The vote will cast 8 years ago. See what it give us, because we go cast vote for somebody where we say they strong. 25 years ago, they contest. We can't forget say age, not day inside. Say age not be anybody brother. Age not be anybody sister. Age not be anybody friend. Then we can't go cast the vote for that. They say maybe the Buhari will know with the Diagon data as he show now. because of in mental state and its state of health. You know, coffee carry on because people will come there around them. All these criminals where they around and call the thief money for a head. Instead of the thief small. Then those one the thief big one for a head. You go send message, now they go. You know if you follow up, the time we go take follow up, you go they don't they go hospital, go treat yourself before you come back. They don't siphon everything, pack money. We will see and say the time we'll see by your day, the time we'll see by your the place and when you the hospital. The few things we'll see by your do is we know how to take carry the country forward. Now they come again with another Buhari, which is what's his name, Agbadona, which is Tinubu. Tinubu go worse past Buhari because all the time now hospital now go take and stay because the family go one make day well before you come. Before you come, they don't pack everything for your head. I seen they park because in a parker, I see go use shovel they park. The rest people go they use tractor till they park for your head. I see they carry the money the same way. So we not fit put person where they seek for them again because we don't already see and say not be the road though. Make we see clearly now, make we go cast our vote because Atiku now will fit corner because Northerners don't get their 8 years and Atiku and Buhari in the same area therefore come. You know, if we come back again because now the turn of Southerners. And the person with the capable will feel rescue for this Fulani issue, for terrorists, for kidnapping, for every vote they have for Nigeria. Now Peter Obi, because anything if you send person message, go fit follow the person up. If you put money for anywhere, go fit tell the other take waka follow the money. We don't see and say don't do it for Anambra. If they even want a picture, I know I take waka because he they clear everything. This still they sound. Make we not wait. Make Peter Obi go the contest where don't they 70 years before we come say we want put them all. As he they say they very strong move for them. Make it change this country for us so that anybody where they replace Peter Obi go they younger than Peter Obi so that gradually young people will come do the system so that they'll feel sound properly for us. I beg, I need them, beg our people. Make we change Nigeria with our vote. No go collect our PVC, more no wait, so that we go change this narrative for this 25th where they come this month. And as we do, and God will bless us one by one. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Prince Collins. Thank you so much for your submission. I do hope all Nigerians can take this opportunity and let us all grab it. You know, we might not be able to get this again, maybe probably forever. Okay, meanwhile, let me see if this video will play now because we edited it. You know, it's coming from a high that's a big name, so we are not allowed to play all of them. I just checked, we are not allowed. So, but meanwhile, the one
health sector.
Okay, then I'll play this one. Then, meanwhile, I've posted it on the platform. The full one is on the platform, so you can check it from there. But let's listen to what Atiku was saying here again.
Let's look at the health sector. Poor infrastructure, low remuneration, or poor remuneration of doctors and other medical practitioners, which is aiding the medical brain drain the country is experiencing at the moment. And we understand that about 10,000 Nigerians to one doctor at the moment. What plans do you have to address this problem?
You can.
Now, there are rumors around your health status that you've been going around for treatment out of the country. Can you address that?
I don't go for any major treatment abroad other than normal medical checkup. The only medical problem I have was, if you recall, in 2006, in an election year like this, I tripped from staircase, and injured my knee. And I went to Germany for treatment. I didn't have any fracture. I just have what they call a tendon rupture. And then the tendon was brought back and so that's the only sickness I have. And if the electoral authority says we should produce our medical report, I'm ready to produce my medical report.
In essence, are you saying that if you win the election, you're not going to travel out of the country for any form of medical attention?
As long as whatever medical attention I require is available in the country, I will avail myself of that facility. But if it is not available, what do you want me to do? To sit down and die?
As the president, you will be, of course, you have all the power to put things in place in the health sector.
Which is going to be cheaper for me to bring in medical personnel from abroad and equipment, or to fly in and out, whichever is cheaper for the country. That's what I'm going to do.
I still dey shocked with this video. I'm sorry. I'm still very, very shocked. Hi, and then you still have some youth in Nigeria clamoring for this man. No, we can't do this.
He choke.
We
He
can't.
choke.
No way. Patriotic Nigerian, please. I would like you to talk to us in 2 minutes, please.
All right, thank you. I probably will not use up to that. I mean, to Atiku's credits, it was quite honest here. I mean, of course, this is not the kind of thing one to hear from an aspiring president. And I mean, he was quite honest to the point that we could actually make our judgments knowing what he had in his mind. You know, I believe he could have been able to just lie plainly to our face, but the fact that he put this out there, it's more like a Freudian slip that we should be able to make our judgments based on that. Um, I think, I mean, today's conversations, the whole things we've been talking about, they've been really helpful. The issue of people trying to going to get their PVCs, I think that's very paramount. But one thing I wanted to quickly chip on is this, I think, coddling of the president. I just feel like we give this president too much slack. Like everybody just makes excuses for him. Oh, he's a good man. It's the people around him. Oh, the same way we also do to the vice president. Oh, Musibanjo would have been a good vice presidential candidate. All these things are just, to me, rubbish. You know, think about 8 years ago. Were we making these judgments about good luck? Everything rested on good luck's table. We, even the things that he obviously was not guilty of, we put it squarely on his table. But somehow we just want to like fancify this body of a man. You know, any small thing he does, it's like our expectations of him are so low that even this, if this man can make a complete sentence, we'll just be celebrating him. For Christ's sake, 200 million people voted for this man. This man, the fate of 200 million people, at least the temporal fate of these people, rests on his table. And we just celebrate the minutest things that this man does. Oh, I mean, it would be a great thing, and it would be, I mean, redeeming of his legacy if he can give us a free and fair election. But those are things that are expected of him anyway. You know, we tried. This guy came into power on the grounds of being this strong man. Goodluck was a lily-livered weak man. We wanted a strong man, a soldier. Then all of a sudden, a soldier is not able to make decisions, and we have to still blame cabals again. I don't know. How do we come up with this? Like, oh, is that we have been so abused as a people? That's just a little.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Your 2 minutes is up.
Oh, thank
Round
you.
up to 10 seconds, please.
All right, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Okay.
just.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. Okay, Tiobala, please use your 2 minutes now. Thank you. Okay, before Tiobala,
okay.
I have somebody on the phone. Hello, madam. Thanks for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us in 1 minute.
Hello, good evening, Nigeria.
Good evening to you. Thanks very much for calling in. 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Let me just make a little contribution to the program.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to greet everyone in the panel and all the commenters. I just wanted to contribute a bit to the video, that Atiku's interview. Honestly, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how a presidential candidate would stay on national TV and make that kind of remark.
Surprising.
I mean, even if I would have expected him to say something like he's going to, improve the health facility and make sure that the doctors that are overseas are back to Nigeria. At least say something, but that just goes to show that these people are not qualified. Look at the kind of vision. Then what happened to the millions of Nigerians that can go abroad?
Yeah. Thank you, madam. Thank you for your submission. God bless you.
And then I equally want to support I think it was the last speaker or someone that was talking about people making excuses for this administration. Yeah, I agree with him. Maybe because you see, when people have been abused for so long, they kind of get used to it. They don't see anything wrong. Because I remember when Good Luck was there, I know the kind of heat that Good Luck got. But now the things are worse that people don't even know what to say. People can no longer even recognize abuse. And now that it's even worse, 10 times worse than when Good Luck was in power. But I know how the heat Good Luck got during that time. Nobody was making excuses for him.
Okay.
But this time around, that is even worse.
Thank you.
People are not saying anything.
Thank you, madam.
Anyway,
we need to go now.
So much.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank,
that's fine.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Chobala, please use your 2 minutes now.
Okay, thank you so much. I really want to beg each and every one of us, especially all Nigerians, is the people that build a nation. And for it to have people or youth, women, men or wherever to build a nation, they must be equipped. And that is the more reason when Peter B talk about human capital development, that is where I'm anchoring every of my support for him for. The world is moving towards the right direction today. Technology is revamping the world. Our healthcare system today is being driven by modern day technology, but Nigeria is lagging behind. I want us to choose and vote a visionary leader that will be able to take us to the right direction, where our education system can be working, our healthcare system can be working, even our security, and we can have light and stable internet, all these things in place so that every one of us can involve in a research, develop ourselves, then help our healthcare system as well as other health sector in the country. This cannot be overemphasized enough, but the primary purpose and aim we are right now is to make sure we get Peter B elected. Otherwise, we'll still go back to where we are. Please get your PVC. Thank you. And vote.
So Naja, what are you there?
Hello? Okay.
It's probably muted.
All right. All right. Sorry. I was talking. I didn't know I was muted. Sorry. All right. I'll move on now to Mr. Shooks. So I use your 2 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you once again. Yeah, that's last video you showed. It shows it tells us everything we need to know about all these characters that wants to be the president.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's from the side of APC, we are seeing the abuse of positions. We have seen him go everywhere and insult people, and look at people as if they are nothing, So imagine he haven't got the power. When he gets there, you can imagine what he would do. You see the boldness in Atiku telling us, and that's why I'm saying it as it is. He just tell you simple what he would do. And this is what they've been doing to us. But because we care not to, analyze and then, deal with it then, we let it go. So tonight, if you are expecting them to come and lie to us again, it's not going to happen because before in the past they've been lying. So right now, it's just that thing Peter B said, that cause which his time has come, there's nothing stopping it. That is why they're bringing everything in the open, just for you and I to judge. And that's why, in my first summit, I made it clear that, Buhari is the best thing that ever happened to Nigerians in the other way around, so that people don't misunderstand me, Because if we haven't suffered the way we are doing now, I continue to say it. Look at first time in my life. I don't know if it have happened before. Election is coming. There's scarcity of petrol. Again, there is scarcity of money. So it tells you everything we need to know. And these people, they don't care. So they have given it to us to decide. And I'm begging everybody, go and get your PVC. It doesn't matter how hard it is. What can be harder than what we're seeing now? Go and get your PVC, get ready to vote, and vote them out. Not even Atiku, not even just make sure they don't come anywhere close. Because if they come close, we might be thinking of them, talking nonsense. But let them not come close. Let's defeat these people, because this attitude, look at the boldness in him. It's the same boldness in Miloko. The same boldness. No, they don't care. If you look to his body language, he doesn't care. All he cares is about himself. And I'm beginning to understand why that guy who made those videos about Atiku's gate, all the things, I'm beginning to put them together. And I can see it. He is doing it with his own mouth. So please go and get a PVC and let us vote these people out. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. Okay, let me quickly hear from the next person here now is Victor. Mr. Victor, sir, please use your 2 minutes.
Tunaja, thank you. Tunaja, thank you once again. Thank you, every panelist. Naija, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity.
Let him thank me now. I will take it. Seriously.
I don't think make you change your name. Because they conflict with Naija Watch. And what I want to say now is that I pray before I go there, I will say everything comes to the desk of the president. And if the president cannot hold responsibility of what has been happening in the country, then in conclusion, he's not worthy to be a president. And finally, I will say concerning his government, Buhari is a total failure and a mess. There's nothing, if somebody arrests this, if somebody does one thing and 99% of the rest thing he does is bad, the conclusion is that he is totally bad. Whether he does anything, this man is totally bad. I don't care whatever people they say about him. If he goes, people will think about it that he's good. He's bad. I can't think about him like again till this world end. So I'll come to Peter Obi. I am praying after he sort out, because I already see him as a president, after he sort out the issue of security, and after he set the plan of the what they call it, agrarian revolution, which is part of what brought China to where China is today. It was the agrarian revolution that brought China, a lot of Chinese, out of poverty. And if it starts, and I pray again, for us to grow, we have to have a database of all Nigerian citizens, whether home or abroad. We have to have, everybody have to be on a database, so that as we are on a database, we'll be able to restructure this country. The security will be working perfectly.
Okay,
everything will be. In conclusion, yes. Nigerians, don't be scared. The voting is going to be free and fair. And every Nigerian, go out there, try and get 1 or 2 people that will come along with you to vote for Peter Obi. And if you finish voting, don't move an inch from that place. Make sure you have the record of those that were accredited, and make sure you have those that voted, and compare and contrast. Any yaga there, hold everybody down. Quench that place, quench them, hold that place down.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Mr. Tunaja, use your 2 minutes now.
Yeah. Somebody said Atiku was being honest, and that is true. That he speaks honestly, and
He was being honest.
yes, yes, let him speak honestly. But what baffles me is that he doesn't understand the implication of of what he's actually saying. I don't care whether he's being honest or not. He doesn't seem to understand it at all. For somebody that has been in politics for a long time, that is astounding. And in terms of Buhari, I get a feeling that there is something to what people are saying, that when he leaves office, that he may actually become a little bit more popular, because people will forget all the pains in the current situation. But what they will remember is a president compared to whoever is going to come in. Maybe if he's not, let's say if it's Peter Obi, maybe Peter Obi will behave like him too. But Peter Obi may want to do more, be more aggressive than this is what's his name, Buhari, because Buhari for some reason, as a former head of state, military head of state, he seems to be more democratic than the previous president that came before him. He doesn't interfere in anything. He just stays away from everything, and he's like a whistleblower that I seriously consider him a failure for. Accountability. It's one thing to say you are neutral, but it's another thing not to hold people accountable. How many people have been prosecuted for all the oil that has been stolen? How many people have been prosecuted for funding terrorism? How many people have been prosecuted for corruption when he knows full well a lot of them are in his party? So some of all this is even in what they call it, this Naira problem that they're having. There are people selling currency. How many people have been prosecuted for that? So that is a failing for me. And as a president, it's one thing to be, allowing political process to function, but it's another thing to actually intervene when he's supposed to function properly, because accountability is part of the process. That part on his side is a failing, and I fear Nigerians will not remember that when he leaves office. They will just remember the fact that, okay, he came, he went, he's like good luck, but even more laid back. So that's how they're going to remember him. And for better or for worse, they're going to associate him with Niger Bridge, train lines, and all the other things that has happened. People don't tend to remember the bad things. And this is one of the things I always say. I remember those things. I will never forget it. As much as I can say that he accomplished these things, there's a lot of failings too. And Peter, I'll finish just now. So security is key, and transparency is key for me. Those two things, Peter Obi needs to put them as a foundation of Nigeria. If he gets that right, any president that comes after him will have an easier job to do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, to Niger. Thank you so much to every one of you for your submission today, for your time with us. I appreciate you all. Now God bless all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to bring the poll in. Remember that we put on the poll earlier on. So I'm just trying to see if it's this one. I guess it's this one, yeah. Okay, that's the poll right there. It goes like, will Peter Obi emerge as the next president of Nigeria comes 25th February 2023? 93% say yes. For the third time we are doing this now. So I'm going to try for us to continue to do it before the election, while 7% is saying no. So remember the last time was 6%. We call it ask.
They get 1% this time around.
Yes. So
tomorrow we will put them down.
This one a Gaddafi vote. This is Gaddafi level election.
Yes, so because
so many people. The like there's one guy who came here. What's his name? On our politics.
Yeah.
After we beat her here, he go catch one of our member for their end. Waiting they do at that day. And they watch about the lamp.
So the beat that one for there.
Hey! All the politics no let her rest.
No, wait till our member go do for them.
No, now because of the beating when we beat on the politics here. He go carry himself, go give on the politics, he call revenge.
Oh my God. Anyway, my people, as you all can see right there, Although we have Alex just joining us now, I'm going to give him 2 minutes as well. But before that, let me quickly acknowledge every one of you. I can see we got a lot of votes today on this poll. Wow, 592 votes. 592 votes. Persons voted for this. This is wonderful. And although we got a lot of visibility today, which is good, at the moment now we still have 520 people watching us across. 520 still watching.
Mr. Niger Watch.
Yes, sir.
If you don't mind, you can start the countdown.
Okay.
Yeah, we start the countdown, showing it on the
screen every day. Every day. Okay. Okay. From tomorrow, we'll start doing that.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
That's fine. Yeah. All right. So on Niger Watch, we still have about 300 something people watching. Please, can you people press the like before you go? Please, I beg you, please. Make sure you press the like, make sure you copy the link now, because all that we have contributed today, it shouldn't just be hidden in one particular place. Please expose it, circulate it, let everybody know and hear our voice, please. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Somebody is calling in. We don't close. Okay, the person is calling with a video.
Mr. Niger Watch. Okay,
you are calling here now. Okay, you are calling me with a video call. Make I show my face for you in case you want to see my face. You want to see. I'm sorry, we don't pay video call. See me here. Make I remove this one for you. Why are you calling me video call? I've been Atiku people. I've been Tinubu people. They call so.
Mr. Niger Watch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we need to start to enlighten people now on, because it's 23 or 22 days to the voting time. We need to start educating people basically for at least a week to the time on how they would do during the voting period, how they would do, how they will vote, what will happen, whether they will stay, all those things. We need to educate them.
Yeah,
so that is very, very, very paramount.
Listen, my brother, your suggestion makes a lot of sense. That is why we all are here. Every opinion, every suggestion is welcome. I'm doing my part, but I can't do it all. From tomorrow, I want everybody to come with whatever you want to come with, ideas, whatever. Like Mr. Shuk just suggested, now we should be doing the countdown, and you're coming up to say, we should start educating, edifying people on how to go about the election. Is a good thing. So let's be talking about these things all the time. Trust me, we are here. We are together as a collective effort. Thank you very much for bringing that on. Okay, Mr. Alice, you have 2 minutes. Good evening to you. You did come late. I be like say now still so late. You did late when you did primary school. Talk to me.
I'm telling you. Sometimes I used to be sent out of class when I was in school those days.
All right, then. Anyway, you come first sometimes, sir. Talk to me, my brother. 2 minutes or just shop.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, I want to say that thank you for the great work, you and your team. Thank you, those on the comment section. I miss you guys. I love you guys, and may God help us to get victory. And my fellow panelists, thank you for the good work you're doing. Thank you for the brotherhood. So I've been to the mountaintop, but I must come to the valley and be with my brothers. That is Martin Luther King Jr. So it doesn't matter who we are, where we are from, so long this struggle to redeem Nigeria is concerned, we are one. So Niger Watch, thank you very much. First of all, I want to start from Atiku. Atiku was not being honest. He was just being wicked. He was just being foolish. He was just being, he was just being himself. Okay, maybe honest. He was, I mean, these are the kind of leaders you have. You've always had. Look at what somebody who wants to be a president is saying. My goodness. Oh my gosh. When I saw that, I turned off my TV, I put it on again, I turn it off again, put it on like that. It was unbelievable. Like somebody said that people will not remember Buhari for the bad things. Who told you? Who told you that we have forgotten about the killings at Lekki Tollgate? Who told you we've forgotten about Deborah's death? Who told you we've forgotten about Abuja Kaduna train, kidnapped, and the killings, the massacre nationwide? Those who were killed in Benin by Fulani people assisted by the Buhari government and my governor here. Who told you we don't know the snakes and monkeys following money? Who told you we don't remember how he parked our presidential jet in London for over 6 months with our taxpayers' money? £12,000 daily went for that. Make your calculations. £12,000 daily times 6 months. So who told you we don't remember that something is lingering about who really is Buhari since 2017? Who told you we don't remember the 1,000 Shiite Muslims who were killed? Who told you we don't remember the monies were discovered at Ikoyi building, billions of dollars and naira? We remember all these things. You'll be living in a fool's paradise. To just sum Nigeria up as a set of people who are dummies or zombies. We are not. If we are, we will not come. If we were, we will not come out.
Jonathan, didn't they? They forgot about.
They didn't forget Jonathan. Who told you? We only say Jonathan was corrupt. We only say Jonathan was weak. But the person we thought was stronger is even weaker and more useless than Jonathan. Buhari should be arrested after his tenure is over. A set of Nigerians are going to come out. Even if Buhari is dead, a set of admin is coming that will put change around his grave, if it is possible. You will see. Let Obi come in, let Obi go. A new precedent, a new pace is going to be set. And we are going to follow it. Rome was not built in a day. Nations were worse than us. But none of these leaders will go free. Go on market. This is why we have history. And this is the reason they are trying to delete history from the curriculum of secondary schools. Don't you get it? The British and them are conniving to delete history from our children's memory so that they will not do the right thing when time comes. As we speak, Burkina Faso is still investigating 37 years ago how Sankara was killed. History is being done. Archaeology is being done. Bones are being excavated. Rwanda genocide is still being investigated. People are going to jail. What are you talking about? It's a global war, for God's sake. There is technology, for God's sake.
You are moving the goalposts too much. What we are just
for me, as far as I know, Buhari and his administration will not go free. Jonathan might still go to jail as time goes on. Just pray for the right people to be on board. So we don't forget the killings. We will never forget. Never. See, today we still have anniversary. Every October 20, we go to Lekito Gate and lay flowers and do protests. Do you think that is a mark of forgetfulness? Maybe you are the one who is being forgetful here, Mr. Tunaija. So, my dear brothers and sisters, we should never give credit to these guys. They are very wicked. They are very evil. They are very heartless. Imagine a nation with the 5th largest oil country in the whole world, a member of OPEC, don't have a standard hospital. How much does it cost to build hospital? Sergio Mane, a single player in Bayern Munich, former Liverpool player, built a world-class hospital in his own country in Senegal, in his village, and he's serving neighboring countries like Gambia and the rest of them. They go there for medical treatment, built by French and German company. What are we talking about? Recently, Wike just built a cardiovascular center built by the Germans too. So these men are wicked. All of them are wicked. We are trying to get it right by using our PVC, bringing on board Obi, thinking Obi is going to lay the foundation for a better country. Obi will not do everything in like 8 years, but at least it will lay a foundation that the future generation will build on. And many books are going to. I believe in history. I'm a student of history. If they are not scared of history, why are they deleting history and government from our curriculum? Ask yourself. Thank you very much, Naija Wash. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Whenever you come in, I hear your voice. I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I can't wait. I can't just wait. You know, meanwhile, let me quickly, while I'm trying to acknowledge everybody right here, I want to acknowledge those that have super chatted us today. You know, we got a new member today, Naija Wash. Our membership sign is right there. You can click on it and become a member of the channel, you know, to support us monthly. You know, Bennett Peterson, thanks very much for choosing to become a member today. God bless you. We really do appreciate you. Moderator, thank you so much for your super chat earlier on. God bless you. Mr. Peter Okonkwo, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for your super chat. Janet Sawaro, thank you so much for your super chat. Jaja, we see it right there. Thank you very much. Jaja again, thank you so much. Desmond 1DK, done it again. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. Mr. Pansat, thank you so much. And Amazing Grace USA, thank you so much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for what you guys are doing, for encouraging us, you know, on what we're doing here every day. and every one of you, all our spectators, wherever you're watching us from. I understand that it's not everybody that can come here or come to the panel or even on the comment section. Like somebody who joined us today saying that he's been following me for the past 4 years, but they have never commented or joined the panel before. Today was the first time. So we appreciate everybody equally. We are very, very grateful to have you all, because without you guys here, we cannot do this. We might end up talking to ourselves. Thank you very much, my good people. I appreciate you all my panelists that came in today. I want to say we are very, very grateful, my people. And God bless all of you now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I beg, before every one of you leaves, we still have about 300 people still watching us right now on Nigeria Watch alone, which we still have about 419 watching us across. Please, before you go, help us to copy the link and take with you. Take it with you. Take it to any platform where you belong. Just go put it right there. Our voices needs to go far. We still have 1 or 2 Nigerians that are still contemplating right now on what to do. Many of them are still sitting on the fence. They are confused. Yes, with our polite approach or sharing like this, you never know. Somebody might even write to you when you share in any platform asking you, why do you want me to support Obi? Tell them why. And they might be convinced. You might be able to indoctrinate them, and they will join us. That's it. You never know. We shouldn't say, yeah, we are done. We already win. No, I don't believe on that. I believe on fighting to the last day. Let's assume that we've won now, for example, right? By God's grace. And we already have 90%. There's nothing wrong if we have 99.9%. So that's why we need to.
Tesco said every little helps.
Exactly, sir, exactly. So I brought another. I screenshotted another result from the same poll anyway. Remember the other one just now was let me see, that was 592 people that voted, but now more people voted. It's now 602. It still remains 93 and 7. If now you decide that 7, Oga, madam, make you come up for them and enter the group where they up. See the 93. Only you go sit down for size 7. I don't know what they do for that. But tomorrow we are gonna have another poll again. Like, if in case I forget, Mona, they remind me. Let's put on a poll every day till the 25th. Don't worry, my people. The energy to be coming here by God's grace, I have it. I'll be here. Is a promise that I made since April last year, that I'm gonna be out 7 days a week, and I'm here 7 days a week. It's not because I'm in the UK. When I was in Nigeria, I was out every blessed day. Okay? So I'm in the UK now every day. So 7 days a week, by God's grace, we are close. So no temptation that can drag us back. The energy is going to continue increasing with the help of every one of you, your encouragement, your good comments, your submission. It gives us a lot of encouragement there. Super chat as well. You see, thank you very much, my people. Now God bless all of you now. Please endeavor to join us tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is a debate. Everybody watching us right now, we have our debate. If in case you are new to this platform, our debate is every Friday, 6 p.m. Nigeria time. Endeavor to join us. Okay, if you want to hear big English, please come with your dictionary, because Alex will be here. When you speak all this in English, say sometimes the one we speak 2 days ago, I see the headache.
You see my comments now.
I see your comments. Yes,
was Lao.
I still get headache, So tomorrow,
that was you get something when I put for comment.
Okay, sir. I'll check it right now. Okay,
I'll
keep it. All right. Are we please, my people? Okay. All right. I will go through this tonight, sir, and tomorrow we'll be talking about it. Thank you very much for sharing. This is what I want.
No problem,
I not go see everything. Mokuna, they help me. Share things to me, like Madarita, Yes Corner, and many more, Gingerbread Ma, many others.
Send
for me. Yes, sir.
Have you watched the Alemajiris when they were talking to one Nigerian that called them? And they were saying they were really abusing Buhari?
No.
I'll send it to you.
I bet forward down to our WhatsApp number. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. And on the comment section, thank you so much, Martina Obasi, TV. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy that you are helping us so much here. So you are now one of us fully. Thank you so much. I appreciate you always. Mr. Pansa, thank you, sir. I can see Mr. Pansa has also been here to speak for comment justice. Mr. Pansa, we need to elaborate more on that. I know Alice, I've been
Mr. Pansa get Bini wife or he get Bini babe or something. Or Bini in-law.
I ain't the right or you do spell Bini finish.
He get Bini wife or Bini babe or Bini in-law or one of those three.
Mr. Pastor can write with Bini and unless don't know how to write with Bini. Now wow.
Yeah, they wanna.
May you stay, must you reply? You know how to speak Bini. I beg, don't worry. Don't worry. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all you are doing for us. We appreciate you always, always, always. That's why I call you Mother of all. That's why we call you Mother of all. I appreciate every one of you right there on the comment section. Junomba Seki. I can see there were more people right there in some. Okay, Sambisa, I see you. Oga, I see you. Thanks very much. Now God will bless all of you now. In August time, I see you as well. Emmanuel, I see you right there. Everyone go, I see you right there. Thank you, my people. But if you're not going, let me make sure everybody's name. Let me see the total comment that we had today. Okay, the total comment we'll get today now 2017. 2017 comments. So you see, I felt telling you the other day that my platform is the busiest comment session. If you say not lie, check people where they do this thing, what they do, so where they support their satanic candidates. If they support their satanic candidate, go their comment section. Just go their comment section. No, and also you can't show me, observe them by yourself. And then you know, say this bad spirit where they follow their satanic candidate, if they follow them. You don't understand? So it's just the facts. But nevertheless, they are still Nigerians. We are still one. After the 25th, we all will come back together again. All of una, where we know, say, we don't allow me join us or me come spoil our show. Don't worry, after the 25th, you'll free come join us. Then we'll not start all over again. Hi, Edo State, although they call now. Governorship election is already coming. No wahala. I greet every one of you. And God now God bless you now. Please help us to share this broadcast, like the broadcast. Remember, tomorrow is our debate, like I said before. Endeavor to join us and let's do this whole thing together. Good night, my people. I love you all. I'm very, very grateful. I'm not taking anybody for granted. But I cannot promise you, say I'm not going to offend you tomorrow. You know, say sometimes when body they hot for this our seats. Anything can happen. But if you bring it to my attention, I will apologize so we can move on. God bless you all and bye for now.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. Go to Biza. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. I go show you love. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, oh, I go show you love, eh. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. I don't need to competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh, I go show you love, oh. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. They do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh, tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókòó. Alagobi. Ṣẹ́gun Nabi. Alagobi. Sábàmẹ́là. Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti kíníṣí. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o